Hi, I'm Frank Atwood. Welcome to my channel. In this tutorial today, we're going to be talking about how to create this, the thumbnail you clicked on. That's right, I know most of you want that outline look, either for yourself or for an object that you're trying to make stand out so that your thumbnail catches people's attention. And we're going to start doing that right after this. Okay, so you've seen these thumbnails all over YouTube. They're eye-catching, but you say, you know what? I don't want to have an Adobe Premiere or an After Effects subscription. I don't want a DaVinci Resolve subscription. I don't want to do anything with a pen tool, none of that stuff. Don't worry. There's two tools we're going to use today. BG, which is background remover, and Canva. All free, all can be done online. You don't have to have a monster editing computer. Basic desktop, you can do it at school if you wanted to. Slow computer, fast computer, you can do this. It's all done online. It's that simple. Let's jump in the desktop and get started. So to create this, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the web and you're going to go to Canva. It's free. You can click on it and sign up. They have a free and they also have a paid account. I recommend the free unless you start getting heavily into using it. We're going to be creating a YouTube thumbnail, so you click that. I think I already clicked that before. And it'll open up this little window here. If this is too small for you to work with, you can always grab the little slider down here and move it up as big as you need, just so you can see it better. And I'll try and keep it in the center of the thing so you can see what we're doing. And right about there, I think that should work. There we go. I think that should be bright enough. So basically what you do is you'll take some photographs, whatever. I'm going to choose a basic template. You can choose whichever one you want. I just chose this one here. It's free. You can see this says free next to it. If it has a crown, it says pro. It costs money. You don't have to have the pro subscription, but you will have to pay $1 or $2, whatever it is they ask you to pay for this. I don't want to bother. I mean, it does have a nice color red if you want that color in the background. You know, I have paid for some of these things before. So what you're going to do is you're going to come in here. Let's say we're going to use this as our template. And then you'll get rid of this picture because I don't want the picture. It's not me, obviously, for this example. And in this example, I'm going to be doing exactly what I created, right? And it is outline. You just outline. Oops. Outline yourself. And then you can grab these little handles. This is almost like using PowerPoint. If you've ever used PowerPoint, it's really easy. Super easy to use. And you can pretty much do whatever you want with these. I like to change stuff up to make it my own. You do outline yourself, right? I'm going to change the font to Anton. I like Anton. That's a good font. That looks nice. It's kind of bold. I actually like this right now that I'm working on, but I think I'm gonna have to shrink it down a little bit just because of the size. So you can also separate. It is in a white box, and if you want to, you can just kind of. Well, we'll play with that in a second. Let's do our wording first, so we get that out the way. Outline yourself for free, right? Because this is what I was creating. This is the thumbnail that you clicked on for free. And then I just deleted this other one down the bottom because it's too small and I don't want to mess with it. So I just delete that. And then I like the box here in the middle. I'll just copy that one and paste. You know, all I'm doing is right clicking, copy, and then right click and paste. And you can do the same thing and finish out your words. Copy. So for free. With Canva. Right? Straightforward, simple. Stretch the wording out. Oops. Get it where you want it. Okay, I don't really like that box color. I'm going to change it to black. Oh, where'd my words go, right? Click on the little lettering up there. It's got the little rainbow under it. And you can change it to white. So that makes it pop a little better, I think. Same thing with this one. We're going to change it to black. And we'll go back and change our wording to white. And we'll do the next one up the top there. I think it just selected the lettering. Yes, it did. So we're going to go, yep, we're doing it reverse. It'll work though. There we go. So outline yourself for free with Canva, right? You can change all this stuff. This is a gradient type thing. All I did for mine was I actually grabbed the gradient and I dragged it all the way across. You can make this bigger. There's handles on it. I grabbed the corner. I just made it, you know, full size. You can pull it down however you want, just so you can see another handle. And just make it full like that. And then you can change the coloring. If you don't like the coloring, you can scroll down a little bit, make it bigger. There we go. Now we got it all on there. So now if I don't like this coloring, I can just click on these little colors up here and it'll give me different colors. I can choose whatever color I want. So I think I was playing with a gradient or something. And you can just change each one. You can click on this one. If you have your own brand colors, you can change all of those and make it however you want. You can do it like that. I think the gradient tool is really cool. You can do a bright yellow. I think I did some sort of yellow. And I don't know what color. Was it this color? I can't remember. Anyway, you get the general idea. You can change the coloring and do whatever you want, however you want it. And then now this is to outline yourself. Obviously this is not outlining yourself, this is outlining the text, and that's not what I'm here to show you. And what I'm here to show you is how to outline yourself. If you want to put your outline in your picture, most people want to do that to make themselves stand out. What you need to do is take a photo, right? These are some of the ones that I've uploaded in my uploads here. And basically, this was the original photo, the circle photo, right? I don't want to use this one because it's got too much background on it. You can use a photo like that, but I want the outline effect, right? I want to be outlined around me. So I didn't want to use that one. What you do is you take a photo like this, and then you just take it over to remove background image, and you can upload it here, and it'll remove the background. And what you end up getting is what I got here. I don't know why I put it behind it. There we go. So I got this, right? Now you can do some cool effects with this. You click on this, you go to the effects, and they have filters, and all this is free. And what you want to do is you want to go down to duotone, and then you'll select something like pop. And if you double click it, you can get, come on, my computer's catching up. There we go. You get the controls. And if you want a solid color, you just select it. That looks funky, doesn't it? If you want that negative look, that's really cool. And now I have a solid me, right? And what I like to do is copy this, and then I'll paste it. Oops, I did the original me. That's okay. We want this one. Copy, paste. There we go. Now I have two whites. And the reason for this is because I like to crop it. So I have two separate pieces to work with. Just makes it that much easier when you go to line it up to get the outside border. And you can bring this in on the bottom. See the grid? It's really cool. And it's basically making a new image for you. It's editing what you've already got on there, like one of the copies. And I hit done, and I have this piece right here. So then I can stretch this piece out. And the same thing with this one. I'm going to crop this one as well. So we grab a hold of the handles, we're going to raise this up, and I think we cropped it right about there. So I want the head, yeah, I want the head, oops, don't cut the head off. I want the head, there we go, keep it like right about there, nice and tight. There we go, bring it down, whoops, not too much, I don't want to cut the head off. And then we hit done. Now I have a head, right? It's a little smaller than that because I just enlarged it. But now we have a head, and we have the other part. This way we can move those pieces around if we need to. And basically you just place it where you want it, right? Then you can move your guy over and then change the position because I want that to the front, right? Now it's in front of the white, and then I can make it as big as I want. And I want like a border around mine, and you can use the arrow keys up, down, side, side, and get yourself kind of lined up where you want it. I said, yeah, that looks pretty good, right? So it's kind of give me a little border around my head. It doesn't have to be perfect. It needs to be something I can use. I'm going to move this out the way so I can grab the other piece and make it a little bigger. and I'll pull it down and see how we can line that up. Once again, I like to use the arrow keys because they're easy. You should probably try doing it the same. And you can create all kinds of these. That's the nice thing. It's any picture you take, you just remove the background. I don't care what it is. And then you can come in here and do the same thing. Use the duotone, and then you copy and paste. Oops. And oops. Come on. Let's get this. And it's not going to let me grab that other piece. I'm going to pull that off to the side for right now, just so it doesn't move that again when I move it. And sometimes you might have to do that, but that's okay. This is art. And that looks pretty decent, right? I still have control of it. And I can shrink it or make it thicker. I'm trying to keep it the same thickness though as the other one. I find the corner handles do the best. There we go, giving us the thickness. Grab that corner, bring it in. Just trying to make it similar to the, oh, there we go, that's better. Same thing with that one. You see why it's better to have two separate pieces? Gives you a little bit more flexibility. And that doesn't look too bad. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can do whatever you want with it. I think that looks pretty decent. So this is basically what you can do with it. Now you got the nice outline. You can play with it until you get it the way you want it. So this is a simple thing, and then you just click download. And the one I created obviously looks like this. But you can do many different versions of it. That one's actually not a bad one. And if you drag, you can highlight certain things. Right click and group them. Now this is one picture. So now I can move this around on here, and I can raise this up and make it as big or as little as I want. And that looks pretty good. And then I'm just going to download that one. I think that one actually, and that is pretty much trying to get me to join something. I don't want to join something. And then it just shows up, and you can put it in a folder, and that's what it looks like. So it turns out really well. I like Canva. They do a nice job of stuff. It's got a general outline. It's designed to catch people's attention. Your thumbnail should be like a magazine cover. It should grab people's attention. And you can use whatever you want, whichever colors you want. There's no right or wrong way to do it. All right. All right, that wraps up our tutorial today. I hope you learned something new. I hope you got some real value out of this. If you did, please like, subscribe, maybe share it with someone who's looking to do the same thing and looking to do it for free. I'm going to leave a link over here or here, wherever, on how to create your own custom lower thirds. So if you want your own custom lower thirds to brand your channel like I did, you know, the little bald-headed guy that pops out there, yeah, like that. That's the next video.